Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to my channel, the Underrated Talk Show. Truly the underrated one, the number one grinder.
Should the Supreme Court be
Hold on,
expanded?
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me get this straight and everything. Then then I'm gonna hit y'all up in a few seconds. Mhm. Okay, welcome to my channel, the Underrated Darkness. Your street, the underrated one, the number one grinder. Welcome to the another underrated men's breakfast fellowship live. Going to be men. Only men's coming to the panel. Only men's come to the panel this morning. So while we waiting for that, then we get a few things squared off and everything. All right. So let me put this back in. Put this in. Um, I'm not gonna send the link out till I see people come in. Men come in. And like I said, I'm gonna be very particular who I fight people with. Only men's. Only men's come onto the panel. Only men's. And I'm gonna be very picky too. So we gonna wait till no more. CDR. Hold on, brother. Hold on right there. I want you to come up. This is man's talk. Mhm. There goes the link right there. Want you to come up, brother. Welcome again. Welcome to the underrated breakfast. Underrated men's breakfast fellowship live. Welcome. Wait for some more man to come through. While I'm having my breakfast, as you see. 7-Eleven. Shout out to the righteous ones. Mm, I ain't had a chocolate donut in a minute. Tastes kind of good. Yeah. Hold on 1 second, family. I'm back. I'm back. All right, let me put this out there. It's gonna be it's gonna be certain men that I'm gonna I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna make certain men to come on because in the past there's certain ones that do not want to respect the panel. They want to put negative. Ain't gonna be no negativity. So nah, we ain't gonna have none of that. No, it's gonna be all about encouraging. Cannot have none of that. Mm-mm. I don't want because there are some people, some men have be telling me that they be hearing negative conversation, and sometimes they don't want to be part of the panel. I cannot have that. I cannot have that. Cannot have that. Mm-mm. And I understand what they're saying, and other people too. I cannot have nobody draw away. You know. Shout out to the LDBC too. Yes, Dev's Lions Den boxing community. Oh wow. Okay. Let me read this. Come enjoy real conversation with the underrated one. Us as the righteous ones. Individually, let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. We all we got. Good morning to you, Sheila. Thanks for always support. Again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Welcome to another The Underrated Breakfast Fellowship Live. What's good? What's good, brother? How you doing? There goes the link. Come. This is man's talk. So come and get on. Come and get on. Yeah, I gotta put down these rules, man. A side of you too. So you can go get on the panel. This is man's talk. So we wait for some more people, some more men to get on. I'm being very selective. That I'm gonna get on the panel from now on. I'll be right back. I'm back. I just had to take care of some things. Good morning, Sunday. How you doing? I'm glad you're okay, sweetie. Y'all gave me S1. Now I mute myself because I had to when I was doing was making noise. So I had to mute myself. So but I'm back. My brothers, I'm back. If y'all can hear me, press one. Brothers, y'all come on the panel. This is man's talk. Okay. Okay, great. Like I said, I'm being selective. I'm being very selective from now on. Cause like I said, can't nobody disrespect me like that. Oh Amanda, thanks for coming. Okay, I got you. Shout out to beautiful Amanda Gathers and Sheila E. Watch out for them, cause we're gonna be doing like few things. Watch out, we gonna do a few things, you know, on this child together. So watch out. Oh yeah, I know she was supposed to do something today, but she a little under the weather. Monday afternoon, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. She's gonna be on my channel, so watch out for that, brothers. I urge y'all to come listen, and hopefully Miss Busy, beautiful Amanda Gathers, she probably be on too. So, Ethel, how you doing? Thanks for coming. Yeah, I'm sipping on some coffee. I gotta work on getting on, get on. So, brothers, you want to get on? It's your chance. Now, I did Dr. Hassan Johnson, brother Dr. Hassan T. Johnson. He posted something about Trump. I'm gonna call him President Trump. I'm gonna be nice. That he actually pardoned black men, giving them a second chance. That had the Democrats has not done. If I don't forget, I might go back to Facebook and post that. Might have to post that in the chat and everything. So matter of fact, I'm gonna do it right now. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me mute that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go and get it right now. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. I posted onto I posted the link on Facebook, and then also I posted the video that I did yesterday. I want y'all both check it out. Damn. Then I'm waiting for some brothers to come through. Yeah, yeah. But again, welcome to my channel, the Underrated Breakfast Fellowship Live. I know there's going to be some people feel a certain way, and it's cool. And I'm not going to tell everybody how to vote. I'm not going to tell everybody what to do. But but when it comes to a black man, you know, it seems like we forgotten. And if I'm all about man, if I'm all about the truth, I gotta say certain things that I see within my eyes that is true. Because like I said, visual never lie. I cannot put certain feelings into certain things. No, no. I say like this that wherever we could get, we should get. No, because let's be honest, either party have never support the black man either. Anyway, so I agree, but I'm just saying he did say something about Central Park. I was there in New York. I got it. Well, I'm just saying. We gonna say that. I want y'all to go check out Officer Charles Faulkner channel. It was a very, very revealing um live yesterday. We had the doctor on, Doctor Dunbar. Shout out to you. Nice meeting you, brother. Also, Officer Charles Faulkner, my brother Chaos, my brother Black, and when I was on, and we was having some great discussions. And and the thing about it, it was different parts of life. But it goes to show that wherever we talk about our rights as black men, there's a pushback. But I would say this to some black women. You had your head start talking about something. You had your head start. You listened to the government to disrespect us. While now I'm talking about the women that work in the government, but they be with their husbands. And even the black man that works in the government too, not leaving them out too. You had caused harm of the existence of a black man for a long time. And we said enough is enough. What's up, Rashid? Come if you want to, you can get on the panel. And so now, so now people don't want to say certain black men, certain black women don't want to say nothing about it. Y'all want to push back? Because we say enough is enough. You had disfranchised us as brothers, for a long time. And some of your black men, black women work in the government and also work in mainstream media, and y'all had not speak on it. Now I know Donald Trump is a prick. Yeah, he racist. Yeah, no doubt about it. I shouldn't anybody know. I'm born and raised in New York, and go professor. Nah, brother. Yo, y'all gotta go to his joint, man. Go, man. Subscribe to him and go to his go to his video, man. It's fire. Yeah. Shout out to Go Professor, man. He be dropping jewels, y'all. Y'all be sleeping on my brother, man. And I would say this, that yeah, there's some black man. We're not gonna see eye to eye of certain excuse me, certain things, but we could be cordial, be within the brotherhood and fight. If you say you believe in a black man, and I'm talking about some black man and some black woman, show and improve. That's it. Show and improve. You can come and go, professor, if you want. You're welcome to come up here because this is again. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And also welcome to the Underrated Men's Breakfast Fellowship Live. So so we have to understand that. And also I want you to check the Facebook link that I put in, and also the video that I did yesterday. And thank you, Go Professor, to send me that comment. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. So we gotta get it. We gotta get it where we need to. You know, DJ Bad News. What's going on? And let's stick to the subject too, y'all. Let's stick to the subject. AB Media, what's good? You can come up here. It's Man's Talk. Let me open up the link. You can come up, AB Media. If you want to DJ Bad News, go Professor. You know. But you know, some of my brothers and sisters wanna deal with a a party that never care for us for our existence. Well, but at the same time, I see some of your black women. I'm not talking about one in the chat, but I'm talking about outside. But I see some of your black women is not willing to fight to make the family better. And some brothers, I don't see that. We don't see that. I mean, it's me, but I know our other brothers feel the same way too. We gotta stop being our feelings, man. We gotta soldier up, get warrior up. And I know after I put the link in for the Facebook and I talk about it, see some people leave. We had a proven racist like Biden, a down low, old time dissy Democrat, a prodigy of the late Strom Thurmond, the one started, one of the few ones started started dissy Democrats that pushing KKK policies throughout the South and throughout the whole United States. But some of y'all don't want to do no history on that. Like I said, the link is in the chat. Again. Oh, there he is. Oh shoot.
What's good?
Welcome. What's up, brother? How you doing?
All right, what's the subject?
Man, well. I did on Facebook. I meant to send to you on your Facebook Messenger. They show when Trump stopped letting was patting black men out of jail and getting them jobs. So I post that in the chat. So I was talking
okay.
about that, and I noticed when I was talking about that, people was leaving the chat. But you know what I'm saying? I always said visual never lie, AB Media. You know what I'm saying, my brother? Facts is facts. We gotta stay facts. We gotta stop being our feelings. And I'm saying what have the other side had done for black men? I'm waiting, right?
Yeah, actually, this is on topic. Valdez was talking about that yesterday. It turns out that Ice Cube was helping with Trump's platinum plan. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He had put out I forget the name of the plan. He had put out something called like the Black Plan for America or something.
Mm-hmm.
And both the Democrats and the Republicans reached out to him. The Democrats ironically said that we'll get back to you after the election. Translation: we ain't gonna do shit.
Right.
And Trump's team actually took a look at it and was like, hey, can we adapt this to what we was already gonna do anyway? So Trump wanted to do business. That's the way I look at it. I'm like, okay.
Right. And it's not nothing taking away. He ain't a racist. He's not a racist because he is. But I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
I'm saying like this though. When I'm saying, and he's not just letting out patting black men. He patting black women too. That some black women fail to understand that too.
Yeah.
But just people just want to be in their field. So that's what I want to talk about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one of the chicks he let out, what's her name? Angela Staten King is running for John Lewis's seat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's let a lot of black women out of jail. Yeah, ain't
And I
just
want
black men he's let out of jail, which
right.
is
That's what I'm saying. He's the only one right. So I'm saying like, why some black women fail to talk about that? But I understand they into their feelings, right? And
yeah, that's why they criticize Ice Cube getting pushback because he talked to Trump, he talked to a racist. I'm so offended. Oh gosh, really? Black folk need to
I'm
stop.
not sure
Black
who.
folk, not everybody's your friend. Get over it.
yeah.
Learn to
All
deal
right.
with
Good
your
morning. Good
enemy.
morning.
Go ahead. My
Okay.
bad.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
How you doing, brothers? Oh man,
Good.
I don't even. I'm not even paying attention to these coons out here talking about Ice Cube is doing anything out of nature because I don't see nobody else putting nothing together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He put a proposal together. He presented it to one side. The other
Mm-hmm.
side didn't respond.
No.
Now he's testing the waters on the other side to see what they're going to response or what their response is. And right now, what he's really doing is separating the wheat from the chaff. He's basically showing their disdain that they clearly have for us.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
And if anybody is saying anything to the contrary, they're starting to stand down. Like the last time I came on here, kinfolk don't always look like skin folk,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? They showing their real colors. Butter biscuits is on the table, and these motherfuckers is sopping them up.
You know what? And I cook a nice dinner, as you see. The underrated mukbang. I don't even want to give these coons my food because my food is too damn good for them. And I make some good food. My shit ain't no
Mhm.
coon food. My shit ain't coon food. Right now, motherfuckers know right now.
Have
It's
you
not coon.
brothers seen the battle rap ad that Democrats came out with?
Hold on.
Mm-mm-mm.
Still kind of on subject.
Okay.
They came out with that stupid "Get Your Booty to Pose" ad, right?
Oh yeah,
Bruh.
exactly.
But now they got a oh man, you made, oh boy, I don't know, you might get really offended. They got a new battle
No,
rap
put it
ad.
yo, put it out there, dog. Come on, you know how my channel is, dog. We don't hold nothing back. Put it out there.
Hold on, I gotta find it. I did a
Oh
video on it,
boy.
but I want you to hear the original.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Go ahead and drop that, man, because this is exactly what I'm
I'm find
talking
the link.
about.
I
These
put it in the
people
chat
are,
room. It's
Oh, thank you, reigning woman.
yeah.
Appreciate you.
These people are floundering. I mean, you can see the flopping around that they're clearly doing, scrambling, trying to get our attention.
But you know, before you start AB me and my brother and everybody else, it is so funny, right? That wherever we talk about our issues as a black man, right? It's always some pushback. It's always something wrong with us that
There ain't
we
nothing
cannot
wrong with it.
critique. Right, but that we cannot critique what's going on. I remember. Let me. I'm gonna say it before you play me. I remember two of my grandfathers did not have they didn't have where somewhere they could they could talk. My late father, my uncles, my older cousins, my father's grand cousin, everybody. They didn't have these spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden we talking about when we talking about issues that some of us have a pushback.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here with that. You go and play that, man. Please, thank you, appreciate it. Y'all gonna hear it exclusively from the underrated men's fellowship live. That AB Me is gonna play something. I want y'all to pay attention.
You hear it?
Just a little bit. No, we ain't hearing nothing.
I can't hear nothing.
No, I can't hear nothing.
You can't hear the basketball and stuff?
No, we ain't hear nothing.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
It's distorted now.
Yeah, started. Yeah.
I just put it in the chat.
Okay, cool. No problem.
Can you hear it though?
It's distorted though.
Okay.
I definitely can't.
Yeah, definitely we can't hear it. It's distorted bad. Yeah.
Okay. I put it in the chat.
Just you could tell us about it so people could we get.
It's basically a battle rap on a court. Pretty much talking about you. I need you to come out and go vote. Come vote.
Oh man, so that means they're marking us again as black
and
men.
apparently they're
it might be playing now.
The two guys are from New York, and
oh man,
so someone pointed out they were from New York. I was like, my condolences. Trying to prop up Biden.
Nah, man, I ain't feeling that. I'm rich from New York. I ain't feeling that shit, man. I'm gonna watch it, but I know I ain't feeling that. Think Tank, what's good, homie? If you wants to get on, this is Man's Talk. Feel free.
Yeah, I did a video on it.
Okay.
I played most of it, but I don't show the actual video, and I'm mocking it while I'm people are listening to it. Mm-hmm. Like I'm playing Joe Biden. You don't vote for me. You're not black. In parts of it, I split it up a little bit when I was editing it. I'm like, you know what? I gotta troll this. I'm gonna troll this video.
I'm trolling the hell out of this thing. What is this dude wearing? The Chicago Bulls skinny jacket? Like what?
Yeah.
Oh, slim fitting jacket. I'm sorry.
Are you watching it? Okay.
No. Go ahead and speak on it, bro. Please go speak on it. Speak on it, please.
Spoken on.
I'm just saying. Every time I see these videos, I'm listening to how they're speaking, right? And I gotta put that shit to the side because I understand that there's a certain swagger that comes out when you talk when you speak, depending on where you're from. I don't have it. I don't. However, I do recognize it when I hear it. And the shit I'm seeing don't match. It don't. Like, what is this chain he wearing? Like, what? First off, what?
A chain?
Oh boy, with the Chicago Bulls jacket on. Why is his shirt tucked in?
Ooh, I didn't even pay
What?
attention to that stuff.
Oh,
Why the fuck? Why the fuck is this dude's shirt tucked in? Who wears their shirt tucked in?
AB
If I
Media.
tuck in my shirt,
Oh,
my
I'm
wife
sorry.
would come over and snatch that shit right the fuck out. Like, boy, what you doing? Snatch,
Yeah.
snatch, snatch. Like, what?
Right.
What are you doing? That's first correction. Second, why is dude his jacket don't fit? Like he got this out of the to say he got it out the swap meet is offensive because clearly he didn't go nowhere where you can get this real shit. I don't know what the fuck what is this shit that he's wearing?
I see what you're saying. Also, I got another question. Why is his shirt so damn tight?
Yeah, and what's with boys fade?
Nobody in their right mind play in that tight of a shirt when they playing basketball.
Second, where does dude get his fade from?
Hello? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm after the video. My bad. I'm looking for other stuff.
No, let me ask AB Media.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this. I'm gonna play this shit real quick. Hold on.
Okay, go.
AB Media. If you could you send that video to the email I sent you later on?
Hold on, just a minute. Yeah, I can do that. Just a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm realizing this ain't just no jacket. This is a whole ass vest.
Vest.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
That makes sense because they still think because that makes all that shows is Joe Biden's dementia because he still think we're in the 90s and 80s. That makes perfect sense.
What's with and what the fuck is that shirt that he's wearing? The goat? What? Never mind. I'm done. Let's move on to the old boy's chain though.
Y'all keep on talking. I'll be right back.
Okay.
The old boy's chain looking.
Yeah, man. I'm still listening, but I'm sending him this email while I'm thinking about it. You still there?
I'm switching back and forth between pages right now.
Oh, okay.
What park are they at?
I don't know, but somebody said had something to do with New York. I was like, what?
New York. I hope I'm not out of line, but that looked like kind of that park little suspect right now.
Yeah.
Conveniently, right in the background, they got the Black Lives Matter mural on the side of the building. Let me tell you something about Black Lives Matter. If you read their manifesto, you can hear.
Yep. Well, they've changed it now.
Alphabet people. It's too late. It's too late. You can't change what you already said. You can't reword some of that weirdo shit that they put out already. I mean, clearly you could follow the money and find that the program itself ties back to some old weirdo white dude that has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
One of their manifestos was part of their manifesto was talking about deconstructing the construct of the black family, not that's the black family, but the norms of the black family, like the what's qualified as the family, the family structure, right? Um, I don't think nature would like that very much. I mean, I understand like you can be raised by whatever you know.
I think that's one of the reasons COVID's happening right now.
But
Nature's tired of their shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass on the COVID thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been out here on this road since the start of this shit,
Mm-hmm.
and every time I've come across something that is supposed to be game changing, like when they're closing the borders between states. They're closing the borders between states, but I'm like literally going through the states trying to figure out where the crossings are. Where are they closing it?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'll see a news camera crew and some sheriff's department
I'm
deputies and
back.
whatnot on one side. All right, bro.
Hey.
I would see like some news crews at one or two of the border patrols and whatnot, or one of the border crossings, but they don't close them. I get waved right the fuck through.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I passed through one in Florida when they were closing that shit down. The very next day I come back, it's like ghost town. Ain't nobody there patrolling the border when they clearly said that they were closing it. I'm like, okay, well, where the fuck y'all at? I thought this was supposed to be closed. I thought you were supposed to go through an
Mm-hmm.
inspection or some sort of COVID testing before you can pass through. Nothing. Ghost town. Shut down.
Mm.
Mm.
They, I mean, like their station is supposed to be open to do these testings and whatnot, or to turn people around, but it's not. They'll have it open while the news vans and shit are out there, while the cameras are out. But as soon as them cameras pack up and they get their footage, it's like everything is back to normal, and that's immediately the following next day. The following next day, ain't nobody around. Don't nobody give a shit about what the hell they was just doing the day before.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Louisiana, same thing.
Oh.
Texas, same thing. Georgia,
Oh.
same thing.
Mm.
Tennessee, same thing.
Mm. Oh, let me put this out there, y'all. CR, I think he have a little issue. I think he said that when a man tuck his shirt on, there's something wrong with it.
There's a little something suspicious about a black man that tucks his shirt in.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. He said I tuck my shirt in, that makes me not black.
No, it's not. It's not necessarily a matter of you tucking your shirt in. If you are in a suit, if you are dressed, for a certain criteria or whatever, you're going somewhere. Yeah, you got your shirt tucked in. I mean, it suits a purpose, but that's That's jeans and t-shirt. That's like straight. That's jeans and t-shirt. Where the fuck you going with your shirt tucked in, bruh?
Mm.
What is this? 1985? Yeah, that's what that's doing. 1985. Still, did nobody tuck their damn shirt in? What? What you mean?
All right. All right. Book of Moses. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you.
Hey, you know how fast you'll get clowned? What?
Yeah.
Well,
I can see if you're going to a formal event or something, but not to play basketball.
Show up to
let,
the homie's house with your shirt tucked in. See if you don't get roasted real quick.
all right, let me ask you a question. Let me get this out, fellas, brothers, and thanks for coming, brother CDR. If you have an issue, you can come up here and discuss about it. Book of Moses, if you want to get on the panel, feel free. This is man's talk. Don't want to hear, oh, there's no man's talk out there. There's right here, right now. Get on. If you have an issue, brother CDR, God must respect you. Get on. Let's talk about it. Let's
Yeah, I
talk
just
about
sent
it.
you the video.
Okay, thank you. Oh, there he is. Bang. Come on now. Dad, come on now. Stream yards. Okay, hold on. All right, there you go.
StreamYard be tripping.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brother CDR. CER.
That's Sir
All right.
Senior.
What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all?
It was good.
Man,
That's good, brother.
before you continue, man, I want to thank you for that celibacy on Sunday. Yo, CDR, tell them they need to listen to it. Y'all need to listen to it. If I don't forget, I might post it on there. Brothers and sisters, well, let me tell this story. And CDR, I want you to tell how you feel about tucking short. I'm just getting Underrated is going to give you free shit. And with this young lady that I used to talk to, we talk about celibacy. She said that I could I can eat her pussy, I can kiss it, and she says she's celibate. You are not celibate. So
She's celibate.
see, she says she's not celibate. No, I mean, she says she's celibate. She says she's celibate.
I mean, she's celibate.
No, she's not.
You gonna bob it?
Come on, man.
Did somebody else's bodily fluids touch it?
Come
I'm
on.
just
You're
saying.
supposed to abstain from everything. Come on, y'all. So that means if I go, no, I ain't gonna get it. But
So
anyway, I want
so if I
y'all,
grab some Saran wrap and just kind
what?
of put it over, and then
Look, hey, look,
that,
look,
that
wait,
still don't
anyway.
that don't
Oh,
count.
look.
No.
If you want to
Okay, just
touch
want
it,
to check.
touch it. Yeah, I'm just saying. Y'all go listen to that, and then y'all gonna know. I'm just saying, cause I'm just gonna. But I'm saying like it's a classic. I'm saying go listen to it. All right. Now, but CTR, can you tell them about your concern, please, about tucking shirts?
All right. It's not just that one concept. That's what y'all said. So I spoke on what you spoke on, but it's the thing of we have a problem as men, especially black men,
I'll be back.
that automatically we always feel that everything makes you not black. Well, if you wear your pants around your waist, you're not black. If you pretty much if you wear clothes that fit, you're not black. If you act like you care something about your life, you're not black. If you dress like you're going anywhere but the basketball court, or the gym or something, you're not black. Like it's ridiculous. If I tuck my shirt in, that don't make me not black. If I pull my shirt out, it doesn't make me not black. I mean, you want to be dressed decent and you want to be dressed comfortable. So if you comfortable with your shirt tucked in, then obviously you've been at least somewhat working out. Because if you got a big overlapping gut and you tuck that shirt in, that tight tuck on the gut is not going to feel comfortable. So very simply, I'm just saying that we have a big thing about that. Oh well, we wearing a collar shirt, so you're not black. I mean, if I want to put on a polo, that doesn't mean I'm not black. I should be able to wear whatever type of shirt I want, as long as it's not disrespectful or look like it should have been a woman's shirt. Now, if my shirt look like I stole it from my sister, then yeah, you forget not being black. You're not male.
I hear what you're saying, right? I mean, I don't sag my pants. No big deal.
Yeah,
I always wear a belt.
yeah, we hear
Gotcha.
what you're saying. Brother, I'm in the church. We
However,
understand what you're saying.
however, you take a cougar and put it next to a jaguar, you gonna know the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Stripes ain't always stripes. Is all I'm saying, right?
You got to remember, this is an
The,
ad we're
the,
talking about. They're
the,
supposed,
this is
they're supposed to be selling this to the common man.
But if you understand, they purposely chose two fat people. One is obviously more overweight than another, and then you chose two people who don't look that
right.
spectacular. I mean,
They
I ain't trying
tried.
to judge them, and I'm not trying to what they call it, fat shaming. I don't know what that is. If you pass a certain weight, you should be ashamed. Well, not so much weight, but if you that obese, you should be ashamed. You should care about your body and how you look, especially
But they did.
wear a shirt that fit. Why you wearing your little brother shirt? You got all that gut.
That part. I mean, you if you've seen the video of, I mean, obviously you did. These two people don't fit in the area that they at. Right. This is some Sesame Street simple shit right here.
I was getting ready to say that too.
One of these things does not belong here. We all grew up with this. I'm just saying.
Just to jump in, fellas, but y'all talking about that battle rap ad, right? So they supposed to be battle rappers with their shirts tucked in. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
What,
you know what I'm
battle
saying?
rap you ever looked at with these two?
Yeah,
They don't fit the environment, bro.
Right.
They don't.
Let me say this too. And as for me, see hip hop born, you know what I'm saying, in New York, and our culture, that's a slap in the face.
I'm saying,
and again, I need to cut you off. And again, it's a slap in the face to a black man. So you stereotype the way how we dress. Y'all go ahead.
I'm just saying,
every
like,
black man rap. I mean, I could say that even though like I used to rap, but
I was gonna point that out. Like, first off, we all don't rap. I couldn't rap to save my life. I couldn't rap a Christmas present. I'm just saying, this is the offensive part. They put out an ad that clearly has some flaws and some mistakes in it. Right?
It's not mistake. It's blatant. That was blatant. Remember, Biden told you that if you don't vote for him, you ain't black.
Right. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. It's blatant if you're white and you're trying to advertise to black people. But if they sat down with I don't know, let's say McDonald's. McDonald's always advertising to us. Sprite is always advertising to us. And clearly those commercials don't fit. It doesn't sit well with you. It makes your ass itch, if you ask me. Right? It makes you uncomfortable when you look at them. It's like,
well, I did like that one with Missy Elliott back in the day, though.
Right, but they had Missy Elliott instructing them on how to do this shit. So they got that one right. I'm just saying, the rest of them, if they don't have none of this other shit right, if they don't have nobody instructing them, they go put out some little garbage that looks like this every time.
That's what I'm saying. Battle rap supposed to be rough, rugged, and raw. These people are
not creative
rough,
at
rugged,
all.
And raw. It's not nobody who takes search. That's crazy.
I'm saying, all right. I gotta go take care of some business real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's what you said before you ain't come, but now I just messing with you.
I'd walk you into this place, but cameras are not allowed in this facility.
Gotcha. I just messing with you, but what kind of work you do again?
I'm a driver, bro.
Yo, be safe. Please be safe.
Always. All
right, thank you. All right, welcome. All right, come back, y'all. Come back, please. And we got to talk about this. You know what I mean? Welcome, Book for Moses, Louisiana. I got family in Louisiana too. I'm telling you, underrated family is big, man. I'm trying to tell you, better respect our family, man. Welcome.
Well, you say, JT, good morning to you, and good morning to both the fellas on the panel.
All right. Good morning. Anything you want to add on to this piece of shit video that they disrespect? Now they disrespect our culture. God damn! What else next?
I was just finna say, man, if you advertising to us, make sure you get the shit right. Like if you just putting, like what the brother said, if you just piecing some bullshit together, talking about, hey, this y'all, and we trying to target y'all, and you got the picture and the frame completely wrong. Yeah, that's disrespectful as hell, bro. But like what the dude said, Joe Biden already said, well, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. So they already look at us like this type of monolith that they gonna trick or deceive or something to get them to get they votes and shit. I don't know, bro. It's crazy.
Well, you know what? I want you to go check out AB Media. He did a excellent breakdown about the hooker ad, and I was gonna say this. And I want people to understand that. So anybody that got Hispanic accessory, I think it's for you to lead right now. But I'm gonna say this: And AB Media, CDR, Book of Moses, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. We gotta keep on remember this, and I'm gonna hammer it the best. I'm gonna keep on saying this. The head chairman of the Democrat Party is Hispanic. I want you to understand that. I'm gonna say it again. The head chairman of the Democrat Party is Hispanic. The
Mm-hmm.
ones that did the hooker ad, she is Hispanic. They never respect us anyway, almost 50 years. But it's
Oh,
so
that's not
funny
even the
that,
funny part, but keep going.
huh?
That's not even the funny part. Keep going.
That's not even the funny, right? I'm just being nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Then you got a congresswoman, a young one from the Bronx, make derogatory statements about African descent. Go look it up. I'm not even going to just go look it up.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to understand us as a people, and especially black men, we are getting the attack of all fronts. And we have to understand we better unite them no matter what it is. And we better understand despite we have our little difficult, our little beliefs and anything that this is to all walks of life. We better unite right now because it's going down. It's
And you
going down.
want to hear the funny part?
Go ahead.
All the Latinos you mentioned, and the Democrats are still struggling with Latinos.
Right. You took the words right out of my mouth. They still struggling.
And they still struggling with Latinos.
Right.
Shake my head. You know what I think part of it is? I think the Latinos, some of the Latinos have woken up and realized, realized that we've been voting for them the years and they ain't giving us shit. So so you think we're supposed to trust you? Yeah, right, motherfucker.
What's up,
I could be
Rashid?
wrong though, but I think some of them have kind of realized. Wait, you ain't done right by the people that been voting for that are loyal to you. Why would we be loyal to you?
But if you look at Florida, you know them Cubans is going for Trump a lot,
Yeah,
and I believe Florida. Everybody think Florida is gonna go to like oh it might be purple and they turn to blue. No, I think Florida is gonna turn red, and I'm telling you, if Florida turns red, you know what I'm talking about, AB Media. The rest of the swing states, it's not looking good for the Democrats. I'm telling you.
we'll see what happens. Still kind of a toss up to me. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just going by what I see. You right. I'm just going by what I see.
Yeah, I
And
think they got. I know they canceled the second debate, but I think they got one more debate to go.
yeah.
We'll see what happens.
See what happens. Yeah. Let me what's up, Rashid?
What's up, Sheet?
What's up, Rashid? If you want to get on, get on. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel, Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder. Welcome to the Underrated Men's Fellowship, Breakfast Fellowship Live. Got my brother AB Media, brother CER Senior. Then, then, then Louisiana,
yeah,
Cajun, our people, brother, Book for Moses in the house.
you do
But
know that.
I want to bring this up. And I think we talk about it, but I do want to really to elaborate on this that we see. Ooh, hold on, I almost dropped something. But I'm seeing that quite a few brothers is not being on code. What I'm saying is this that they are not willing to fight for the brotherhood of us as black men. They want to be sanctioned They want to play quietly, but at the same time, they want to throw derogatory shots at us. And I'm just saying this that I did a video. It's really deep in the chat. I might have to go pull it up again. I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about, yeah, the fake righteous ones. I want y'all to check that out. And I know that we have our differences. I'm gonna get you out in a few seconds. Just bear with me. But if anybody that knows me so far, I'm all about the brotherhood. I know it's fraction. I know y'all got certain groups that y'all comfortable with. It's cool, but I feel that we got to branch out. And the sad thing about it, there are even brothers that are attacking us right now that we willing to stand up for the brotherhood and even righteousness. And they want to be in alignment of some of these women's panels and act like, oh yeah, I'm your brother, but you don't want to be in the trenches to fight along with us. And I can't deal with no fake ass comfortable brothers. I can't deal with them. I don't want to. I don't need you. I don't want to. I don't care how much damn money you got. I don't care how much abundance you got. I don't care. If you're not willing to be a warrior and stand up to fight, if you're not willing to fight for the unity and fight for the ones that in the past, I don't need you. Especially in this channel. I don't damn need you. And of course y'all don't want to roll with me ever. It's fine. That means you fake. Like I said, I got flaws. I've been perfect. But the one thing, I'm not dealing with no fake brothers. I'm not dealing with no fake sisters. I'm not dealing with that. We have certain, like I said, early in the chat, early in the live, we have certain different beliefs? Yes. But if y'all, I know y'all see the same thing, the certain lack of the certain disrespect of us black men. I didn't forget you, Ronald, and you're not willing to speak up on it. You could talk about that brother all you want to. You could talk about, oh yeah, he's not being on code. You could talk all you want to, but it doesn't mean nothing to me if you're not willing to talk about our young black boys or us as men to stand up for what's right. If y'all feel that it's not righteous to stand up for each other, but you want to pick and choose which language to speak, how are we supposed to act? And I'm just stating some of the things that I say in the live, I mean in the video yesterday. Just don't be bothered. Just don't. Because I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop talking to tell the truth. I'm not gonna do. I'm not. No. Mm-mm. No. Because I see quite a few women is still taking shots of us. Still taking shots. I hear it. I see it. And I know some of your brothers were saying your little professional way, certain sophisticated way that nobody cannot catch it, but I'm catching it. So don't be no fake around me. Because I'm seeing through it. And after that, I want to get your take on that, please.
I don't know, man. When you said black folk used to be in the trenches, that kind of remind me of segregation. And ever since we've been integrated, it's kind of like we can hop to that other side and we can kind of just shit on our people. When and back in the day, we ain't have no choice but be together because we all on the same side and shit. So it's kind of like, yeah, you do got some sellouts in the black community, man, and it's a hard I mean, I guess it's a hard question. What do you do with a sellout? Do you just banish them, or do you just try to bring them back into the fold? Because at the same time, we is all black. Maybe they just being led astray with the Donald Trump bullshit and the, all that sucker shit they might hear people say. I don't know, bro. It's confusing.
Anybody else?
Um, that poses an interesting question.
Yeah, not this time. I gotta get going, JT. I'll catch you later.
Okay, thanks a lot, AB Media.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Salute, bro.
Salute.
But that's an interesting question because you have to break down what is a sellout. Because a lot of our quote unquote black leaders sold each other out.
Yeah.
The Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey was sold out by a lot of the quote unquote righteous black leaders because he was blue, black, purple. Because he was big on, making not just things happen, but making money happen. He was big on boots to the streets. He was big on pretty much conquering every avenue, not just wanting to fight, not just wanting to articulate well, not just want to have this intellectual masturbation. He was all the way around, and each category was what Garvey was about. So there was people like I'm gonna go ahead and say it. There was people like W.E.B. Du Bois, Mr. Dubois, who went against Marcus Garvey, and he wasn't the only one because he took the shine off of them, and they won, and most of them could pass the brown paper bag test, and he was blue, black, purple. So you have to understand these things. People put their pride, people put getting money over being on code, over bigging each other up, over making a difference. So you have to figure out who are these sellouts, because nobody would have said, the people who don't actually do the history and learn the history of it would have said that people like W.E.B. was a sellout.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, guess. I just put it out there because it does not just go for right now. It's a broader conversation that we need to have. You know what I mean? And brother, I just sent the link. It's men's talk, so get on it. The link is in there. Get on it, and that's what it is. From now on, like when we gonna talk, I wanted a broader conversation. It could be as a reminder that we get a full understanding, just as you broke it down, and other brothers have broke it down in the past. And I think that it's going to be some people that ain't going to like that, but I feel that we have to, at this time, we have to connect what's for the past and right now. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of us don't, because quite a few of us don't know. We don't know, or we refuse to know it, but it does connect. And I just want us as men, goes for me too, that we be on same court.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call Marcus Garvey a sellout. I would accuse him of mismanaging funds, but I wouldn't call the brother a sellout. I would call that young lady from Brooklyn who JT was explaining earlier, she a politician, but she talking crap on her own people. That's what I would call a sellout. If you black and you disparaging your own people, you a damn sellout. So that's what I would, kind of a broad term for a sellout,
Yeah, I agree. All right, brother CDR. Just came back in. Brother CDR. CER.
No, I was saying, I was saluting everyone who just came back in, who just came
Oh,
in.
yeah, okay. All right. And so it just for me that when I was setting this up this morning, there's quite a few things I've been thinking about. It's us men think about that I don't want the conversation to be stale. I want each of us keep on creating that whatever time that I'm in this and say your last remarks, I want us to be in unity. I want us to keep a contact with each other. To make sure our well-being is there. Now I know that it sounds old and stuff, but okay, I got you, brother. That's where I'm at right now. To understand each black man here, we going through our own thing. And to understand that sometimes a hearing ear, sometimes sending email, sometimes it can help us a lot. Even like you want to send out a telephone number to talk. It don't have to be no problem. Just shoot the breeze and stuff. Talk about sports and stuff. Because I think that what I'm going to do, I want us to have fun too. That's what I want to see more. Now, conversations like this, yeah, we got to have conversations like this, no doubt. We have to understand what's going on. So I want to have conversations with that. I totally in agreement with that. You know, and also I'm gonna start opening up a little bit more about myself. No, to be an inspiration to the next black man, and likewise, there'll be inspiration to me. Because it's not about the underrated one set this up. Yeah, I'm creative. Yeah, I'm setting this up and like that. But I'm not doing it just for me. I'm doing it for the brothers too. But I have to understand too, it's not all about me. It's all about the brothers. That at times in the morning they don't have the luxury to really say anything because they're on the go. And we just cannot have go to Pacific time. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about this because we have to really open up a lot, create some lines of all time sets so we can so we can speak, so we can feel better. Stop holding things in. No more sanction and other stuff like that. The other brothers that want to do that and they want to be that, that's on them. I just do whatever I can, try to create something. Yeah, we might disagree or something, but at least that we could talk. We could talk among us as black men.
I feel what you
No matter what shakes of life, no matter what states of life it is. Go ahead.
I feel what you're saying, bro. To me, what you basically saying is us as black people, we need to build a foundation of trust. Cause I hate to say this and it might sound controversial, but black folks don't fucking trust each other no more, man.
We
So
don't,
we just
especially as
need
a
to
black man.
some
Yeah,
type, yeah, we don't fucking trust each other. So we just need some type of foundation of trust so we can build off that shit and kind of get out this fucked up situation that America done put our black asses in. So I feel what you're saying, homie. Like, yeah, man.
I'm
We
just
need to build that
trying.
foundation for sure. We need the unity, UNITY, man.
I'm trying. Now, do I know that some black men is not gonna be on board? They're not gonna be on board because they so caught up in their own crew, and it's okay. But I create this anyway for the black man anyway. So if they welcome to come, I'm welcome open arms. And so I'm just trying, brothers. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all
I
to
feel you.
understand that. I
Also,
love y'all. I love y'all, man. And I know people that, damn, you love. I know it's gonna be some bitch ass motherfucker. Damn, you love black men. No, no, yeah, I love black men. Yes, I do. Love y'all, man. We need each other, man. I can't do it alone, man. Fuck that. Love y'all, man. Gotta fight, man.
I think also that's a big point is that we have to be able to trust each other, and that means that we have to be transparent
Mm-hmm.
and we have to hold ourselves and each other accountable. We also have to give each other support.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's times where a person open up um about their past or what they're going through, and people will sit there and bash them or make fun of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's always been a time in each person's life where they wasn't where they wanted to be or where they're at now. Either they
Mm-hmm.
was higher or they were lower, and we gotta support each other.
Mm-hmm. And we gotta respect what circumstances that they in. Maybe they in a certain circumstances, it's not their fault, but they working their way up. You hear what I'm saying? And we got to
Facts.
be there to encourage them. We got to genuinely understand about this system that there are some black men that got opportunities faster than others, but it doesn't mean the ones who didn't got opportunities doesn't mean that they cannot bring anything to the table. Yes, they can. And I find that when we have that certain thinking, we hurting ourselves, and you know that other black one that we knock it, they could bring something to the table, man. Everybody, I feel anybody that is doing anything positive, you bring something to the table, and that's what I want. That's why I brought back the underrated men's talk, and also I created this to understand that you don't have to be six figures. You don't have to do all that. I don't care whatever or walks of life you at. You can bring something to the table. It doesn't make a difference. You know, it good to be a doctor is cool. In our sector, we have doctors, and it's cool. And then we can reach out to them. That is cool. Certain therapists, I ain't gonna say certain therapists because certain therapists they perpetrate a fraud. You know what I'm saying? And so I ain't gonna go in these
Yeah,
myself.
you gotta watch out for them therapists, man. Them, yeah, they some of them be full of shit. You ain't lying.
They fall, man. And you know they be disrespecting the black man, but you know they love them sisters, man. They think they talk about they mad, but I ain't gonna get into that because I want to go in the motherfucker. I really do. I'm waiting for them to say anything. I'm waiting for them to come back. I'm waiting for them. But we ain't gonna get into that. But that's what I want, man. And that's what I demand on this channel, man. I demand that. No, you don't have to be oh underrated. You know I got 100 subscribers. Nah, you can come. You can bring something to the table, right? Let's talk. Because I can learn from you too. And that's why our brotherhood is fractured too. Because we don't see each other existence. And that's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to demand it too. I'm saying, black man, like I said, I love black. I love our people. I love our brothers, man. That's
I
all I'm
think that's
saying.
I think that's a righteous demand. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop as black people being our own worst enemy and shit. That's what I think you're saying. You know, that's how I hear what you're saying to me.
That's
But
all
hell
I'm
yeah,
saying.
that's a righteous demand. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what I mean? If there's some brothers that don't want to be in alignment with that, they gotta have it. Do you know what I'm saying? You gotta answer to that because you never know. You might need that brother one day, and that brother gonna see what you ain't want to fuck with me. You don't want to deal with me what I go through. You disrespect my existence, so why I should deal with you? And that's what it's all about, man. I'm saying like this that Mr. Greasy, what's good? If you want to get on the panel, feel free. And that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Oh, brother CDR drop off. Oh, that's right. He probably to take it. But so far we got the book for Moses, Louisiana's own Cajun all day. That's what I'm talking about, man. And then, yo, on the real, Louisiana women, yo. I'm just saying, good.
Yeah.
Black woman down
They,
there, good.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Texas really got better looking women though. I ain't gonna just sit up here and
I
put
heard
on.
about Texas, but I see some Louisiana too, boy. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I be like, yeah, I was years ago. I was like, God, damn, yo, you make me get on that Greyhound with a knapsack. I'm home. Come get me.
That
You
ain't
know what I
crazy.
mean? That's right. That's years ago, man. But I'm just saying that we got to change our mindset, and it's gonna be some that's gonna be very, very set in their own ways, and it's cool. Now, if a brother that is not bringing anything to that bringing negativity, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you got to get away from any brother that I feel that bringing something positive and bringing something to the table. God, listen to them. You know, that's what I'm all about. Every day. So tell me what's up with you, book for Moses. What's up with you, brother?
Man, I'm cool, man. You know, I'll be around YouTube and shit. So I see you be live and shit. I just decided, to get up on the panel and just, have a discussion with the fellas and shit, man. I be feeling what you saying. We need more black unity. We need to demand, righteousness from each other. But at the same time, like a person I would call a sellout. Maybe they just was led astray. Maybe that brother has a lot to offer. And then, we need to try to convince the brother instead of shitting on your race, or convince the sister instead of shitting on your race. Come back to the fold and build that motherfucker up, man. Cause shit, I don't know what happened to us black folks, but somewhere between the 60s and the 70s, we just completely lost trust for each other. We just start, going our opposite ways. And bro, like if you a student of history, divided you fucking fall. So once a people are divided, then you start seeing fucking what we were talking about earlier. Get your booty to the polls and vote. What strippers got go vote on their booty cheeks, and they think that's gonna make black people vote for them. It's like you got all type of dumbass shit that you present to these people because you feel like you done divided and conquered their ass so much you can just spoon feed them bullshit and they'll just accept it, when we need to just get back to a place of being righteous and having a
Mhm.
brotherhood, a sisterhood, a black community, and cut some of this foolishness shit out, man. But shit, other than that, I just been cooling, folks. You know what I'm saying? Taking it easy.
Yeah, and again, thanks, Go Professor, for the cash app. I mean, that's a cash app. I'm supposed to talk about for the super chat. Appreciate that, and I do got a cash app. It's $ capital JT 53000. You see it on the screen. Also got a PayPal, PayPal.me/ all in caps JT Black 53. If you want to donate, that'd be very much appreciated. Salute to brother CER um senior to be on AB Media, um brother Taurus and others. And so we're gonna keep this going. And and also I want to thank the black women that so far have been support this. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate that you encourage us to have our own talk. Y'all willing to be a team player to support this. And y'all understand that we need this talk and y'all not going to interfere with that. Because we find out they are brothers that let black women talk about our viewpoints. And we have to understand, us as black men, when a black woman that wants to speak their viewpoints, we need to stay out of it too. So it has to be a code that comes with it. It has to be, always have to be protocol comes with it. And some of our brothers, we fail to understand that. Because to me, it's like this. It's all about right or wrong. And now, you know what I'm saying? And you got some people, oh, you said in your own ways. I'm not saying my own ways. I wanted to change and evolve, but what is right is right, is wrong is wrong. You hear what I'm saying, brother?
I feel like a woman's opinion is respected. Cause look at LeBron James' mom. Hell, she raised a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, she knew what it take for a black man to succeed in this world. She might not knew all the tricks of the trade, but hell, she raised that nigga up to
Yeah.
become highly successful. So a black
Okay.
woman's opinion is respected in certain
Yeah.
circumstances.
I agree on that, but
You just need to let her say what she's saying. Just respect it. So yeah,
yeah,
I know.
I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, the way how LeBron act throughout the years is also of mere figures, not in his life either, of certain traits that he had too. So a guy to
Wait
say,
a minute, JT. Nah, that nigga successful. He got a wife and
listen what I'm
children.
saying,
And his son's gonna come up and be the next great basketball
listen what
player.
I'm saying,
Like,
listen what I'm
okay,
saying,
my bad, my bad.
listen what I'm saying. There are certain stance that as a black man that he has not taken. That even like what's going on throughout the years when he's playing about how the feminist was talking about us as black men. He has not taken full stand on it. I get what you're saying. Just hear me out. He has not taken a strong stance with it. And so I said I'm not saying part of it is his fault. It is. But also I understand. I said, what he didn't really have a strong male figure, stuff like that. So I got to say that. I got to put it up. Oh, who's that? Oh, he's back. Okay. So I got to put that out there.
I
But
don't know.
I get what you're saying.
I ain't
But I
never
got to
seen
put it.
LeBron. I ain't never seen LeBron James side with no feminist group. Now I ain't gonna say I'm aware to all his moves and shit, but I never seen like LeBron James like holding signs at the slut walk and shit like that.
I'm not talking about the slut roll. I'm talking about they are certain things that went on back in the days that black man was getting killed in the streets. Yeah, he was there, but it was actually black one was really going after us. And like I said before, it's like he take a half stance on it instead of staying strong with it. And to me as a black man, when I say that it's always a problem. Oh, you too hard on LeBron. I said, listen, I'm hard on anybody else that is not that willing to take a strong stand. Now, did he build schools for us as black boys? I get that. More kudos to him. I get it.
And all that money he put in the
And all
AAU.
that money, I get it. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, you a beast now.
Hey, what's up, God? Just oh, thanks for God. I want y'all to keep on praying for the brother. He just got an operation, and please bless him. Please bless him and his family. And we just want to let you know, brother Art, we appreciate you in this space. We appreciate you that
Hell
you
yeah,
bring
brother,
it
be
that you bring in your soul and your education to help us as brothers to be united. That critically, intelligently, to fight what's rightfully ours as us as black men, and to stand up against this system that trying to disfranchise us. And I'm just saying on the behalf. I can talk for me. I appreciate that you part of my existence. I appreciate you that you keep on pushing. And I'm saying that thank you. And I love you. And peace to you and your family. And I wish that there's a lot more art styles out there to understand the fight.
I share that.
And I love you, man. I love you. I love you, bottom of my heart, Art. And I'm not just saying that. And I don't say that to any brother out here. Let's get it. Put it out there. And I love your brothers too. I love y'all too. On the panel, yes, I do. I love your brothers too. Certain of them, I really don't give a damn. I really don't. But I love you, man. I really do. and you keep on pushing for us. And see, we always say we always protect black women that want that respect us. But but I would say this: we gotta protect brothers like Art this stuff. We gotta protect him. We gotta make sure. Nah, you're not gonna come after him. You come after him, you gotta come after us. And there are some other brothers out there, but I just want to say that, you know what I'm saying? Even your brothers too, that bring something to the table. You know, we gotta protect each other. We do. We gotta protect each other. The one I don't care, like I said that before, I don't care if you got a big channel. Don't care if you got a small channel. But you're bringing something positive to the table. That's what I'm all about. Let's
I
build.
ain't tripping on it. Cause Mr. Fantastic, he's a harsh critique of LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? So I can accept, that, cause I look up to LeBron James. I ain't gonna even fake that nigga role model like
Gotcha.
a motherfucker. But sometimes people can be critiqued. So I understand, ain't nobody perfect. I think you were saying
Right,
that shit.
exactly. We can critique, and this is the thing that we have to understand. Us as black men, you cannot let anybody take away the critique. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's the problem too. That you got some people. Oh, you should critique. You can't tell me what not to do. I could critique if I see what I see,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
but I understand what you're saying. I respect that. You see that, family? We have a little disagreement, me and Book for Moses. Look at that. We found a solution. That's what it's all about. And see, this is the thing that we fail to understand is too.
What that is.
We don't see common ground when we do that. See, me and Book of Moses, I see what he talking about. You see what I'm talking about, and bam, that's what it's all about. But a lot of it, but for some of us as black men, nah, nope, nah. I'm gonna say this and this and that. No, no, it's not about that, man. Yeah, that's what you see, but other brothers see what see. But let's come in a common ground to understand the brotherhood, understand us as a people, you know. And that's what it's all about, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Mr. Greaser. We gotta find. Let me read this right. We definitely need more of that understanding. You know what I mean? It's like more. But that's the thing about it. Can't look at certain people like, oh, that person don't know because I got more than you. Nah. No. He could bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the years, I learned from some young brothers too. I learned one thing from one of my godsons and stuff. Keep on grinding. And he looked at me and said, "Why you say that? You grinding?" But he gave me that reassurance that he's on the right track. Cause sometimes we need a little pickup or two. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. To keep on pushing. Welcome back, brother Carr. What's going on? You be in and out, man. You like the revolving door, man. I gotta make a name for you.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta stay busy.
Yeah, you gotta stay busy. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So I'm gonna call you Miss Stay Busy Revolving Door, brother. That's
Yeah,
better.
it sounded like you guys were talking about LeBron James and how it doesn't seem like he's really standing up for black folks. Well, I don't really put him in that category as anybody like a black leader. He's an
Hmm.
entertainer. He's a sportsman. He's
Hmm.
a great sportsman, but he's also under contract,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
His contracted money won't allow him to speak out so strongly. Like I know he probably wants to,
Right.
but he's got a contract where I
So.
mean, literally in the contract it has stipulations where it keeps him from being able to have these
Mhm.
strong opinions or voice these strong opinions.
I
So
know there's a
technically,
lose.
he's muzzled. He's muzzled. He can't speak. He can't speak his mind.
Yeah,
Right.
Just like majority of all of our athletes.
yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
personally, we got enough athletes, enough black athletes that are on code that it's kind of embarrassing to me if we were to if there was a good enough reason for these people for these black men in the sports league to
Mhm.
stop playing. If there was
Mhm.
enough initiative for them to stop playing, you could put a whole ass flat tire in this entire economy around the sports leagues,
Mhm.
NBA, NFL. I mean, because you think about it, majority of the athletes are black, majority of them. And if they stop, what's the game gonna look like? It's gonna
I
be
Mhm.
see what you're
trash.
saying.
It's
I
gonna
see what
it's
you're
gonna
saying.
immediately be trash. Nobody's gonna want to go. All the star athletes are predominantly black. How many owners we know? We don't have any owners per se. We have I think maybe one or two, one female.
No
That's
more
it.
than four. No more than
That's
four.
it. I'm just saying, like if you really think about it, the Negro League back in the day with the baseball with the baseball teams and whatnot, we had our own little monopoly on our sports,
Mm-hmm.
right? I mean, all of the best players were black players. Period. When the Negro leagues were pretty much running the game. I mean, but
The base.
Mhm.
you couldn't do anything because everybody wanted to integrate. I'm gonna say that again. You get great men like Jackie Robinson breaking the color line and everything. But you got to remember, he was not the first pick. Satchel Paige was, right? But they didn't want to pick him because he was too outspoken,
Too radical.
right? He was too radical. I mean, this is common knowledge. He would have punched somebody in the face immediately. Now, Jackie Robinson, that's the same thing for him. For him to have the courage not to punch somebody in the face is still commendable. However, he was picked for that reason, right? Why would you need to pick somebody to not say something so that you can control what's being said? Hang on one second.
Mhm. Yeah.
I get what the brother is saying. He's saying LeBron being under contract, basically he got hot coals under his feet. Now he might want to sit up there and boycott and say, "Hey, I can bring this whole thing down," but that contract, them hot coals on his feet, he kind of. I just hate to say it
Yeah,
like he kind of got to dance. He got to
you
fucking
you,
dance.
you,
Gotta
he got
play the
to
role.
dance. You got to play the role,
Mhm.
right? And
Mhm.
everybody does. However, I'm just saying, if if and when we have the right motivation. I mean, because I'm looking at it like not just like a if, but I'm looking at like people like Akon, right, with his city and whatnot that he's building right now. Eventually, that man's going to have enough money to spare. He's got enough money now, but enough money to spare to direct, uh, not just having his own stadium and whatnot in his city, because that's part of the construction plan is for him to have his own coliseum and whatnot. However, um, he has the ability to be able to create an atmosphere where he's gonna be able to bring in or house all of his own leagues. Just like
Mhm.
when Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg decided that they wanted to start their own little football league and whatnot, everybody kind of looked at him like, "Oh, you can't do that, blah blah blah. You can't. There's too much money, blah blah blah." They gave him all kinds of excuses, but they went ahead and did it anyway.
Mhm.
Now you take that same mindset and apply it to a much larger scale,
Mhm.
and give out enough initiative to or incentive to pull these people out of these contracts.
Mhm.
I don't know,
It's cool.
brother, but Akon, he's still in a contract. That's a what, $1
Oh,
billion line of
that's the
credit that he
thing though.
got from
It's not.
China. So shit, you just can't say he trying
He's in
to
the
have free
billions
weekend.
though. His
True,
contracts
but
are
you
in the
can't say he don't got
billions.
no hot coals under his feet. You can't just say that.
Well, that he's free to be able to construct anything that he puts his mind to right now. He's not going through America to do any of this
No,
stuff.
no, that brother
None
free
of
to
this
make
stuff
his own
is.
Wakanda, make his own city. I'm just saying that $1 billion line of credit that he got from China, he gonna have to answer for that, bro. Ain't nobody just gonna loan you $1 billion and expect you not, just run off with the money and shit. You see what I'm saying?
Well, Well, that's the thing though. It's a small world. He ain't running nowhere. He's I mean, he's clear cut and all and wide open with what he's doing right now. There's nothing that he's hiding. There's no shame in it. Like, yes, it's $1 billion contract. It's a billion. It's $1 billion contract, but they were giving him stuff that America literally just stored and kept it out of the market just to be greedy. So America technically has a lot of explaining to do with why they have so much product that could actually help our whole economy that they choose not to use or utilize to help out America. I mean, this is black, white, whatever. This is American, period. They had all of this material there to help, but didn't use it because they wanted to control something. And China was like, okay, well, he wants to use it for Africa. Well, just give it to him. And that's what they did. All right, I'll be back to make my point.
I mean, I agree with the brother. What he's saying is true, you know what I'm saying? And Akon is doing some crazy shit over there. I believe it's in Senegal. It's gonna be close to Dakar. Yeah, he doing some. I mean, I don't think nobody ever did some shit like this. Yeah, I support that whole. I don't know if he gonna call it Baby Wakanda or whatever he gonna call it. I think Akon even got his own form of digital currency called 8 coins. Like, yeah, that nigga changed.
Yeah, he has Acoin right now, digital currency to be able to do to be able to, I don't know, alleviate the taxes needed that these superpowers are trying to siphon out of his plans and whatnot, so that he can be able to pay the African people that he's actually hiring. Like when he started doing his solar panels and whatnot, he didn't hire outside workers and whatnot. He hired from within the city that he was putting the structure in. Like he was putting a lighting system in and a solar panel electricity infrastructure into the city that he was building or the town that he was building up. He would hire the locals, and not just to work, but he was hiring them and sending them to the right schools to be able to maintain it. So not just working there, but actually maintaining it and being able to problem solve anything that will happen in the future. Sustainable electricity is what he was shooting for, not just throw some solar panels at them. Right? So how many jobs has he provided already? That's the crazy part. That's what's not being put out there. So he's got all these millions of solar panels that he's already put out. He's already lit so many different places in Africa right now that he's moving outside of Africa. He's going to other countries and lighting small towns and communities and whatnot. He's expanding. He's trying to come to the United States, but the red tape involved, the government is getting involved. It's stopping him from being able to do it because he wants to be able to come to small black communities and put in solar panels. But our dearly beloved government is keeping him from being able to do it.
Boy, if that nigga came to the hood and put in some solar panels and the electricity bill completely gone, oh man.
Bro, that's what I'm talking about. That's what he's trying to do, but they won't let him do it. They won't let him do it. Our government is stopping him from doing it. They're probably going to ban my channel for talking about it.
Well, so like, even if you have solar panels and let's say your solar panels produce so much electricity you don't use, if you put that shit back in the grid, the fucking electric company will send you a check for some money for adding to the fucking power supply. I was like, damn.
So let me ask you a question. I don't want to switch the subject because I got to get off soon. I got to take care of something, but I want to be a few minutes. I want to put this out there, and I don't. Again, I'm not hating. I'm just going by what I hear. Well, he did say something about us as a people in the past talking about we should not fight for reparations. We should come home and stuff. And I would say this, that you came in this country and you made a great living. And I would say also say this too, that, and I think there are some foreign blacks that fail to understand this. Y'all fail to understand the conditions that we was in the past. Since some of y'all have not embraced on our backs what we've been through, our ancestors have been through, and y'all have make a great life on our backs. And you ask us, and I'm talking to Africans, you ask us to come home. And I understand that it's a symbolic part and stuff, that the soil and ancestors. I get that. But why you're left there to come here, but at the same time, you keep on disrespect us. And
I can definitely go in on that. Definitely got a lot of opinions on that whole thing. But yeah, go ahead, finish your point. I just want to make sure that I definitely want to speak on that before you take off, before you have
and
to
then so for
close out.
me, yeah, y'all say all that great things, and I'm not saying you're right. I ain't saying you're wrong, but I feel like this, that I have seen that they come in this country, even like you see of certain ones that work in the media, still complain about we shouldn't say anything what's going on, that we shouldn't fight for our rights as a people. Now, it's going to be some that ain't going to like what I say. And it's going to be some that's going to get a pushback. But like I said before, I come from a state that a lot of nationalities around. You know what I'm saying? Microwave of everything. So I'm telling y'all, I know what I'm talking about, and I know what I've seen. I know what I've been through. And it's not just New York, it's just in Virginia too, and also around this country. And when I talk about this throughout the years and others, it seems like there is a pushback, and we fail to talk about it. And it always the ones want to defend what they doing. And I'm telling you, as a 54-year-old black man that understands our history globally, I have a problem with that. You go right ahead, bro. And welcome, brother Bakari. What's good? Welcome you after brother Bakar said, brother Bakari. I'm gonna introduce you. Go ahead, bro.
All right. Brother Bakari, you want to introduce yourself to everybody, or want me to go ahead and go
No,
with my point?
you go ahead, and I'm gonna introduce you to the brother, because I
All
know
right.
he got something to say.
Yeah, because I feel very strongly about this. Very strongly about not just, it's not a matter of returning to Africa, leaving this country and whatnot, because that's a whole nother argument altogether. Uh, in my personal opinion, this planet itself, not one piece of land on this planet belongs to anybody else other than black folks. We are responsible for every culture globally. We constructed in history every culture on this planet. We had a hand in. That's the part of the missing history that most of us don't really understand.
Mm-hmm.
That has nothing to do with returning to Africa, because right now every other colonial power is trying to make their way into Africa, not just for the soil and all that stuff, but for the vital minerals that they use for our everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Nigeria right now, the Niger Delta right now is full of oil thanks to Shell. Shell oil company, oil refinery is ruining that whole river, right? Selling oil back to America and to other people all around the fucking world. It's not even an American company for that matter. I'm just saying they're taking the resources from these people, our kinfolk, technically, if you want to get down into it. They're taking the resources and redistributing it out and profiting off of it and destroying the indigenous population there. And when I say indigenous population, I mean original people that they are destroying. Right?
And I just got to get this off. I'm sorry for interrupting, brother.
Yeah.
Fuck BP. Fuck BP because they fucked up the Gulf of Mexico. The Gulf of Mexico. BP
bruh, I ain't even get down to BP. You right on target, bruh. I'm saying BP is. I can go ham on some of the shit that I've personally seen and been a witness to, and how they've affected. I mean, I'm literally a driver, and I have to transport this shit across this fucking country. And I'm seeing how this economy is really actually working from the foundation up.
You know, the market that we had on seafood down here using that fucking Gulf of Mexico, they just took an entire industry out of fucking business with their greed.
Right.
Fuck BP.
Right. And I haven't even touched on that, but just Shell by itself is siphoning off invaluable resources and redistributing it to a point where now our so-called economy is flourishing right now for that. So we're profiting off of that shit. Solar has the ability to put a definite damper on that part of the destruction. Right? And that's just for starters. We don't really see how deeply tied we are to Africa and America at all.
Yeah.
California itself. California is not Mexico. California is not America. California is a Moroccan territory that was conquered by Spain. That is why you have just the name alone is not even English. California is not Spanish. It's not a Spanish name. It's Arabic. Khalifa is Arabic. That's a Moorish territory. This is why it's black people, indigenous black people in California. My grandmother. But we're missing that. We're missing the fact that Los Angeles was named Los Angeles in the 1500s, not in the 1800s. 1500s. Think about that. That's just after the Spanish Empire really started making their way over to the Caribbean itself. That means that black people had already navigated to the west coast of the United States. I'm just going back into history. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to wrap it up here, but we're missing the bigger picture when Africa is saying come back home. They need strong opinions. They need strong advocates. They need strong opinions to try to take back what is rightfully, collectively ours. They're going over there and they're stealing all the cobalt. They're stealing all every element that goes into making your cell phone and your computers and whatnot is all from the continent, and they're getting it damn near free on our backs. This is still slavery. It ain't gone nowhere, and we're still under it right now. And if we don't stand up the way that black Americans can stand up, and make an influence and change, they're going to wipe all of us out.
Yeah. I just want to put it out there again, have a broader conversation. And I'm glad that you brought that up. And that's all I'm saying. Let's have a broader conversation.
Right?
Because
Right.
everything you say is right. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been saying but so but about that too. That that us is all we create this. We all over the world. But I feel that but Ricardo, I'm gonna get you. Oh, he dropped off. Dang. But I want you to come back. But at the same time, we don't we don't like to talk about stuff. Kevin Kelly, what's good? If you want to get on, I'm just gonna be on a few minutes, but you can get on and get something, talk about this and everything, and that's all. I just want us to be on one accord and to understand the significance what you talk about in the past and what it has connected in this country. Well, I'm just saying to yes, respect what we did in the past and even globally, even right now. But at the same time, it seems like when it comes to this country, it's always a hush of our contribution that we give to the world of this country, despite how in this USA has still treated us. That's all.
One of the brothers in the comment section made a point that I want to try to clear up.
Mhm. Oh, let me say this, brother Ike Turner Senior. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. If you want to get on, I'll be on a few minutes. You can. The link is in the chat. Welcome to the Underrated Breakfast Fellowship Live, Men's Breakfast Fellowship Live, and I appreciate that. Oh, you eat? You always eating, Kevin Kelly. You always eating. I was messing with you. So, but yeah. So, but if you welcome, brother Ice Turner, seeing if you want to get on, feel free. The link is in the chat. So, right
Yeah.
there. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. Mr. What is it? Ronald Finkley said something in the
Yes.
chat. If electricity is cheaper in the hood because of solar power, it won't change people tearing it up. He makes a
Mm-hmm.
point, right? Because in our neighborhoods, we always see, that it's grimier. It's a little dirtier, things of that. That's not how we are.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. All right. Hey, brother Car, what's good? Make
What's
it
good,
make
my man? What's
what's
good?
good?
Oh man, out here grinding. But
We are. Go
y'all
ahead.
said some things that was really interesting, and
Mm-hmm.
one of them when he was talking about shell over in Africa and Nigeria. We need to understand that the richest black man in the world is Nigerian, and he is taking that. He is doing his best to take it back. He's building the biggest oil refineries in the world. Actually, he's gonna build three of them. He's already completed one, and it's gonna benefit, according to him, West Africa, not just Nigeria, but West Africans, and if his plan go right, African Americans, Africans in the diaspora. Um, Now the solar panel thing, because I'm at work, so I'm trying to go a little quick. Now I'm gonna tell you, we like to talk about nation building. With me driving trucks, and I live in the Atlanta area, and a lot of times I'm in the Georgia mountains, the
Mm-hmm.
Alabama mountains, and I'm gonna tell you what I see. See these people who really want to be separate. They are not saying we're gonna bring them to our trailer parks so stuff can be cheaper. No, they went out, and I can tell you the name. I'm in one of them now, a little place called Ball Ground, Georgia. They went out, created their own community, and their whole community is strictly solar panel. The whole community, because they said they didn't want to have to pay. We can do
Mm-hmm.
the same thing anybody else do. There's a town called Montezuma. I was in Alabama. There was a little town in the mountain right around Jasper, Alabama, strictly I'm talking about whole communities, 5,000, 10,000 people. They put their money together, bought solar panels for their community.
Brother ain't lying right now. I'm a driver too, and I can tell you right now, I see the same thing that he's talking about in a lot of different places too.
And when I hear Akon say we should come home, Africa is my home. I tell people all the time, well, I'm homeless, but not motherless. The whole continent of Africa belongs to me. I'm not one of the people, no one will ever hear me say America is mine, because America is not mine. This have not been good to me. Everybody else can feel how they have their own opinions. But since we are brothers and we have different opinions, I will stand and fight with you because we are brothers. We don't have to agree. We have the same end goal. And I know everybody don't want to go back to Africa anyway, and everybody shouldn't want to. Because if we want to become a global, powerful people, we shouldn't want everybody to go back. We should want some to stay here, UK, and the ones who can go back to Africa and make a difference, we go back and make a difference, and we share the wealth with our brothers and sisters around the world.
But you know what? I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate here. To hear me out. I'm not saying everything you say is right, and I'm with you. But you know they would say, some brothers say, we don't wish you should think like that. All brothers should come back to. I'm not talking. I'm saying go to family too, and black women. I'm just sticking to black. I'm just sticking to black men now, family. I just want you to hear me out. But you know they'll say, man, leave those. They oppress us. We all need to leave and come back to Africa. We need to get all these resources. Let them die. Let them plunder. That's what they say. I'm just throwing it out there.
No, I feel you. That's what I used to say. But you know what? A lot of people haven't. You see a lot of people wave the red, black, and green. I am a Garveyite. I'm a 21st century Garveyite. I'm in the UNIA Division 421, President Ross Marvin, right? So even Garvey, his Back to Africa movement wasn't for everybody to go back to Africa. That's what we have to understand, that even our people were smart enough to play chess. He was trying, even when he invested in the rubber in Liberia to get the rubber plant, because he saw the car industry, the rubber industry growing, right? So even through the process of that, when he invested in that and he was steady saying going to Africa, it was chess. Because if he truly wanted everybody to go to Africa, watch this. Why did he come back to New York, New Orleans, Milwaukee, Cleveland, Chicago, and start building warehouses in purchasing warehouses in black communities so that people could have jobs? See, we have to study the whole movement truly and be honest about it. There's not one group of people that's just powerful where they are from. China is a global power because Chinese people, they are everywhere. White people is a global power because they are everywhere. And they work together. And in order for us to be a global power, I would never tell nobody, you have to leave here to come to Africa. No, you stay here. It's okay to come to Africa and visit, but you stay here. And brothers and sisters in Africa, we going for a reason. So therefore, we work with our brothers and sisters here so we can make things better here and in the diaspora all around the world. That's how it's supposed to be. And that way we can be a global people, not just living around the world, but we can be a global people with global power around the world. And that's the goal.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna give you a little pushback on that one. Not necessarily disagreeing at all. My whole point of saying go back to Africa isn't necessarily just to be, just to live. I'm talking about a return, meaning an economic move, right? With the small businesses that we actually have that we're building over here, don't forget about Africa. You can easily make a business over there and have the support with the infrastructure that they're trying to put together, or actually are putting together and have actually been successful in being able to expand your business globally or into Africa and build it that way. Dual citizenship, if you will. Not just living there, but doing exactly what our ancestors actually did when they had rosewood, greenwood, right, and all of the other 11 cities that go on the list of 13 cities that actually was part of Black Wall Street. They had airports that were in the transportation business or export business where they were exporting their goods overseas. Black pilots flying overseas to do trade for the businesses that were actually in those cities. That was one of the ways that community flourished and was the most profitable city in America at one point before they destroyed it. Right? I keep going back to that. That's an old reference and everything, but at the same time, that's a template. Right? That's the infrastructure right there. That's the skeleton to be able to. That's the scaffolding to be able to build off of. Right? We have the example. We have the game plan. Hell, Black Star Line. When the people say the Garveyites and whatnot bring up red, black, and green and the UNIA, you remember his company was called Black Star Line. It was a transportation company that dealt with shipping.
What's the noise in the background?
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize, man. I'm working. I'm out here moving some on this truck. I'm gonna mute my mic. I apologize.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I know the struggle, bro.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, both of us. We're both driving.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now.
I'm just one. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is like, look, the Mayflower. The Mayflower is a historical ship and whatnot that we know is involved in part of the slave trade and pilgrims coming over here. But that's a transportation industry that's like a company that's still in use today. It's still being used today. It's still here. It ain't gone nowhere. Right? The Amistad, another ship. It's also a shipping company that's still on the road today. It's a truck company transporting your food and shit all over the place. You got to remember, the Amistad was transporting our asses back in the day. Right? And the list goes on and on and on. I mean, Clipper, another shipping company that's still out here. All you got to do is pay attention to what's on your freeway. And you'll see that these same companies that were enslaving black folks are still part of our economy today. Not yesterday, not in the past, but right now and in the foreseeable future. They are still a working conglomerate. Still profiting off of the money that they built off our black asses.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm just saying, like,
right.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
No, I'm just saying that the people said, what's the hashtag? The first hashtag is that I created. It's Black Man. Let's still hold the line. And the hashtag that I got from is hashtag Man's First. That's from Grown Man Business. So I want y'all to check out his channel, Grown Man Business. That's his hashtag Man's First. So I just want to pay homage to the brother and the one Ike Turner Senior. He probably he be in the channel stuff, so he's a regular. And then I just met these brothers about a few days ago, so I gotta pay homage to grown man business. So that's his hashtag. So salute to the brother and also salute to Ice Turner Senior. All right, you can go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I was just trying to make that point that a lot of us are connoisseurs, if you will, of the past. We all find ourselves, studying history and all that stuff. But I would strongly urge us to really start connecting the dots and realize that our past and whatnot that we're studying is still living with us pretty much today. I mean, everything that we study as far as history of trying to figure out who we are, who we were, our ancestors, what they did, and everything in between is still part of the infrastructure that is governing how we're living to this very moment. Right? I mean, we got Thanksgiving coming up. Right after Thanksgiving, we got Black Friday. If our history tells us correctly, we know that Black Friday is a day where Black people were on sale in the market. Slaves were on sale on Black Friday. There's the reason why they call it Black Friday in the first place. Hell, you can't even have a picnic without actually finding the fact that picnic was named after pick a nigga, hang a nigga. It's exactly what a picnic is. Hell, you can't even have the word trophy without finding some black influence out of there from what these people were using on us. The shit is deeper than what we actually have the equipment to traverse. I mean, this history is scarier than fiction. The truth is scarier than fiction when you start really looking at it. And our history is definitely affecting how we are living, how we do business, how we survive to this very moment that we are living. We're kind of blind to it, or we're not blind to it because our eyes, most of us are well aware of it. It's just we're not necessarily seeing it because we're too close to being able to see the whole picture. Right? We're too close to the trees in order to see the forest, if I can use that metaphor. It's so deep. It's scary. I mean, I keep saying it over and over again, but another example outside of the transportation industry and whatnot, but the road, well, not exactly outside of it, but let's say Route 66. We know this route is classic. Everybody knows, that was a military highway that was paved by for the military to go from one coast to the other to be able to have an open highway, right? But it was also a trail that wouldn't be here had it not been for the Buffalo Soldiers that actually made it even possible to get from one side to the other. And the only reason that they were able to do that is because of the Arabic that they were speaking to some of the native tribes that were already here, which is crazier than hell because that's pieces of history that you don't really hear about. But if you drive along that damn route, you'll see that there's some obvious signs that there was some communication there that was not from white people. So there's so many. The list is endless. It's just a matter of connecting the dots and seeing how it's affecting you today.
Got you. Okay. Brother Pakari, if you still on, make your last remarks. And you make your last remarks, please, and the other make your last remarks, because I gotta close this out.
Look, man, once again, my good brother Underrated, I thank you for allowing me to come on your panel and be a part of this.
Anytime.
I appreciate everybody that was on the panel. I appreciate the people in the chat that took the time to listen to the things that I said. I'm about us coming together. Morning men talk, with me, that's cool. It's okay for the man to have something that they want to do. Just men. Don't bother me. You know, that's what we want to do, and that's how we're gonna do it. We're all brothers. And once again, my channel is Brother Bakari. If y'all haven't, go to my channel, check out the content, subscribe. I plan to have a show tonight. I'm gonna give you an email, Underrated,
Got you.
and hopefully I'll let y'all.
Went out. Hello? He probably went to dead space. Go ahead, bro.
All right, yeah. I know you got to wrap it up. And once again, hey, thanks for letting me come on. Thank you to the panel. Thank you to everybody in the chat. And I hope I can come on here again and maybe share some other things that I've noticed. I know Brother Bakari is a truck driver. I'd like to be able to speak with him, seeing how we're both in the same industry. Share and compare notes. Some of the things that we've noticed. I mean, because he brought up a great point because right there in the first time I've noticed a city that was ran on solar panels was in Fontana, California. There's a small neighborhood that is completely solar driven, kind of in the small foothills, right? It's not even really a foothill because it's just really small. It's in between the 10 and the 60 freeway, and their whole little community runs on solar panels. Right, but they had their solar panels up more than 20 years ago. More than 20 years ago, this place was already built and established, and they already had solar panels before everybody was like, "Hey, we should do solar," or putting solar panels on their homes. Down in San Diego, there's another one where the whole little community runs on solar panels. So yeah, that is a great point, and it's everywhere. You just gotta kind of open your eyes and take a look. Like, hey, what the hell is that over there? Oh, a bunch of solar panels. Oh, it's a whole city over there. It's just crazy.
Okay, yeah, he say he's in the mountains and his service dropped. Thanks, he said. Thanks once again, alarm. Yeah, anytime. Yeah. What I'm thinking about one day in the near future, maybe I would do a special, maybe like for the first 30 minutes, the underrated man talk, and have both of your brothers to come on and talk about the trucking business and how it's working and stuff. Like I give y'all the first 30 to 40 minutes. Then after that, we open up the panel, rest of the panel, then we talk about that and other things. How's that sound? Oh, he dropped off. Well, again, like if y'all want to donate, feel free. It's the Cash App is $ capital JT 53000. Also, my PayPal account is capital JT. I mean, all in caps JT Black 53. So y'all want to donate? Feel free. That'd be greatly appreciated. And let's keep on doing it. So on behalf of my channel, the Underrated Doctors, yours truly, the Underrated One. And thanks again for joining. And the brothers that joined the panel, earlier, thank y'all so much. And let's keep on building. And on this, until next time, be safe out there, family. Please be safe. Let's understand the conditions out there. We still the hunted. We still the hunt. They still hunting us. So let's protect each other the best. Let's protect each other more. All right. On this one, Ghost.